Well, there can be no better way to see in summer than with a little bit of rugby out on a beach. It is a beautiful thing to see the summer hitting Cape Town despite the wind that hit this weekend. I have joining me Robert Arles from Marty. He's looking very proud of himself, actually, like the cat who got the cream. Trent Key from marketing and sponsorship behind the tournament, and from UWC Caleb Province, also looking as proud as punch. Trent, I'm going to start with you. What was the tournament like? How was it received this year?
I think it was phenomenal. I think last year we were in Playton Margate, and we took it back down to Camps Bay. Our office is based in Cape Town, so we thought, why not? We picked a venue that we believe is possibly the best venue in the country, and we believe we pulled it off well. You know, there was a great interaction from the crowd, a great vibe. The wind, the wind joined the party.
At least it affects everyone, you know.
The wind joined the party. Last year we had the rain joining the party, so I'm sure next year we're going to get it right.
So, Roberts, you are looking very, very proud. You get bragging rights for a year. What was your guys' experience of the tournament like?
Yeah, no, it was unbelievable. I was lucky enough to also be involved last year, but I think they really just stepped it up this year. Everything was just so much better. The crowd came in, the vibe was great. So yeah, luckily enough, we got to enjoy it with all the other teams, but we pulled off the win at the end of the day, so that was just exceptional. I really enjoyed it.
And a nice way to round off the year as well. Is it difficult getting everyone motivated? You know, you are dealing with students here. What was that experience like for you guys and your team now at the end of the year to round off with something like this?
It was great. I think we ended off the year in a great way. I enjoy beach volleyball, and I think that this tournament was a great opportunity for many of us. The exposure we got, I enjoyed everything, the crowd, the vibe, everything was fantastic.
So are we going to see a return to the same venue next year? What's next for the tournament? Are you going to take it up a notch?
Definitely, I'd like to come back next year. I don't see why not. From this, we go into Varsity Cup, which starts in Feb, and after that, we go into athletics, Varsity Athletics, Varsity Hockey, Varsity Football, Varsity Netball, and then back to Varsity Beach Volleyball and Sevens Rugby again. Full-year cycle.
Now, of course, we got the Boks coming back, the Blitzbokke. Not the best weekend for them last weekend, succumbing to Fiji, I think the 22nd time in 24 games. Any words there for the Blitzbokke from a triumphant team ahead of the next big one, obviously in PE, yeah?
Yeah, no, I just hope they got some time to watch us in between their games. No, look, they really performed well, I think, at this last tournament. Fiji were an incredible side, so they were just unfortunate to get them in the final and playing their best rugby. But I'm sure coming back to our home leg now in PE, the crowd will be behind them, and I'm sure they can pull it off there. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah,
no, it looks like they're back into a developmental cycle. How important are these kind of tournaments for developing the sports on the top end? When you look at teams like Marty's performing in the way that they are, why is it so important for you to be putting these tournaments together, Trent?
I think it's incredibly valuable. You know, we look at our brand and our events as a trampoline. You know, I think that in South Africa, school sport is just excelled, and it's just become this massive environment. And then we've got the Currie Cups and the Super 15s in rugby terms. And this just provides that platform where people are getting lost slightly in the system, put them on TV, give them exposure, and just help get their brands and their faces out there to the public and the coaches.
And of course, it's a lot of fun. Guys, thank you so much. I'm sure these two, if they're allowed, will be back next year. Trent, look forward to having you back and hopefully at the same venue with no wind.